The meaning of a sentence, either expressed with active or passive voice, does not change. As we know, every sentence has subject, verb, and object. To understand the difference between active and passive voice, we should focus on the subject and the object of a sentence. For example, Budi and the ball. In active voice, the subject acts upon the object. Budi is the subject that doing something on the object, which is the ball. Budi kicks the ball. In passive voice, the object is acted upon by the subject, so the sentence changed to the ball kicked by Budi. Today we're going to talk about 3 basic rules to change active voice into passive voice. Rule number 1. Reverse the structure. Just like in the previous example, Budi and the ball reverse their position. The object comes before the subject. Rule number 2. Use the third form of the verb. Passive voice will always use the third form of a verb. So instead of using kick, we use the third form of kick. Rule number 3. Adding by before the subject. In passive voice, a subject does not always needed in a sentence. For example, the ball was kicked. This sentence is still makes sense in passive voice, even though we don't know who kicked the ball. But if you want to add a subject in a passive sentence, you can add by before the subject. So, the ball was kicked become the ball was kicked by Budi. So, when do we use active or passive voice? Active voice is commonly used in everyday conversation instead of passive voice because it's easier to understand. Passive voice is used when the object is more important in a sentence or when the subject is unknown. We usually find passive voice sentences in newspaper, academic writing, stories, and etc.